Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. So thank you guys again for joining us for another, in a sense, stock video. So this one's a highly requested video, and it's pretty much what is Robinhood Instant and how can we get around that $25,000 restriction that it has to day trade. In a sense, we have the group, it's TechBud Solutions, so it's a group that teaches you the basics and fundamentals of trading. It's a group I started, now we're over 1,100 members worldwide. So it's been, a very helpful group for, people in all different levels, experience levels when it comes to trading. And one of the biggest things is day trading, and we use Robinhood, which is a very popular app within our group, since we don't have to pay commission. So for those that want to get started, I'm going to provide you with the link down below, which will allow you to open your non-commissional brokerage company or brokerage account, which is Robinhood. And it's very helpful for those that wanting to get started, don't want to put in a lot of money, and don't have to worry about paying commissions for every single time you buy and sell. So in that sense, it becomes very helpful for those that are just getting started or those that just want to avoid any type of commissions. So now getting into it, I want to talk about what Robinhood Instant is and how we can kind of get around those restrictions. So Robinhood Instant, based on the link that I have clicked on and based on my experience, I'm going to provide you guys with this link. It's going to be down, it's going to have a 1 next to it, just so you guys can read everything that I'm reading myself and you guys can give me your own opinion. So Robinhood Instant allows you to use, I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's say you have $1,000 in your Robinhood account. You can, invest those $1,000 into Apple. Once you make, let's say 10% within that same day, so within a certain amount of hours, you pull out, you made your 10%, you pull out, and now it's in your account. But it's not really there because your cash has to settle. So what that means is that Robinhood makes you wait most likely 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. So with that, you have to wait the 3 days for you to be able to use, the $1,100 that you previously had. And that makes it very hard for individuals that want to day trade, meaning that buy and sell your stock multiple times a day, but now are restricted since they have to wait 3 days to use those 1,100s. The first way to get around this, if you are getting into trading and you want to be able to day trade, an all cash account, meaning not Robinhood Instant, is not necessarily a bad thing. If you create an account and you want to risk, let's say $100 every single time you trade, if you have an account of $1,000 and you only risk $100, those individual $100 is the only amount of money that has to wait those 3 days. So the $900 you have left, you can further invest into different penny stocks within that day. And then the ones you have remaining, you can use the following days. Well, so you created this whole cycle of being able to use, in a sense, $1,000, but you limit yourself to $100 per trade, and you could overcome, the Robinhood Instant. You just have to limit the amount of money that you invest. So if your account is, $5,000, limit to, $500 per trade. And then with that, you'll be able to day trade a little bit more often. And for those that are just getting started, you guys don't have to go all out and invest, just go all in with your full account. It's actually more beneficial to risk a smaller account as you're learning to have an overall lower risk. So with that, I have found that to be, very helpful. Let's say when I was trading with $25,000, me trading, people would ask me, why do you have, so much in your brokerage account but only risk $2,500 at a time? That was a big reason why. But another thing, I like to limit on what it is that I risk every single time I trade. So I know that if I, cut my losses at 2.5%, that with the loss that I would take risking $2,500 at 2.5% wouldn't devastate me. Now, let's say $25,000. If I risk $25,000 and lose 2.5%, that's more of an amount of money that I wouldn't feel so comfortable losing. Therefore, it's all about how you limit yourself and how you scale it out. So as I continue to grow, every month I plan to risk $500 more than I did the previous month. So there's different ways of being able to do it on how you guys can scale it out, but it's all about having a plan, having a system, and just going for it. So if you have $100 and you really just want to get the concept of trading, limit yourself to $10 per trade. And then you don't have to worry about, your cash settling, since you have this whole cycle of when you get to your last $10, $20, following, $10 or $20 that you traded about 3 days ago, the following day is going to be settled, and you could, use that money and invest it into companies and create this whole cycle that you don't have to wait the 3 days and you don't have to really worry about day trades. Another way to get around it. So if you're okay with Robinhood Instant and you're okay with limiting yourself 3 day trades within a 5 day period, why not do it? So if you have $1,000, you risk $1,000, you make your 10%, bring it back. You can do 3 day trades within a 5 day span. Therefore, if you're holding some stocks overnight and you don't, not necessarily penny stocks, because in TechBud Solutions we don't do that. If you want to invest your money in more secure stocks such as like Verizon, Tesla, Apple, whatever it is, and you see the potential there, such as like GoPro or anything like that, you can take that money, hold it overnight, and when you sell it in the morning, that does not count as a day trade. And you know, the fall that day itself, you could have just, you know, made 2% with that hold overnight, and then the following day you can day trade and kind of move forward from there. But again, it's really how you scale it out. So I give you two options on how you can use just the regular Robinhood cash account and create a whole, in a sense, cycle on limiting yourself on how much you invest with your overall account a day. Or you can use Robinhood Instant, but you will be limited to 3 day trades within a 5-day period. There is another way around it. If you have $25,000 in your account, then you can day trade all you want and there's no restrictions. So with that, it's been very helpful since I don't have to worry too much about day trades. But I do want to let you guys know that I don't keep, the full $25,000 in my Robinhood account at all times. I actually sometimes just, if I am restricted, I fund my account to 25,000 or to that 25,000 threshold. Once that limit is lifted, then I remove the 25,000 and I move forward. So that is pretty much my opinion when it comes to the two different options you have with Robinhood Instant or just the Robinhood cash account. It's you guys as the investor and the entrepreneur to make the decision on what suits you best at this current state. It does not mean that you can't later move on to Robinhood Instant, but you just have to know that if you do exceed the 3 day trades within a 5-day period, you will get limited. And if you don't have the $25,000, they will limit you for 90 days. And you definitely don't want to be limited to day trades for 90 days. So that's the only advice that I can give you. And I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful. I really love when you guys reach out to me and tell me to make specific videos, because I get so excited about, just putting out content that kind of benefits you guys. So if you guys found this video somewhat helpful, or I clarified on something that you weren't really understanding, if you guys can give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it, just so I know that it did a good job elaborating on what Robinhood Instant and what Robinhood Cash Account is. If you guys have any questions or anything else that you guys want me to talk about, put it down in the description. Reach out to me. If you guys want to be part of TechBud Solutions, that link is going to be provided for you down in the description as well. So again, TechBud Solutions is a group that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. We trade penny stocks Monday through Friday, and we have a main chat room. So if you guys want to be a part of that, email me, and that email is provided for you down below. It should be popping up right here. It's techbudsolutions@mail.com, and I'd love to be a part of your success. So reach out to me, let me know what it is that you're trying to achieve, and hopefully I can be a part of your success. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good week, and let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, guys.